Hey guys, here we have a used 9-volt here, and if we take an alligator lead and we short the battery out, you see a little bit of a spark. I don't know how well it's showing up on the video there, but you can see just the faintest of spark. So I got an idea. So I had more than one of these, right? So I have a 9-volt battery here, and if you take another one here and you don't do this dumb trick that we all did when we were little, but you shift this over and you put these in series, now you have the voltage from this one and this one. So now if you take the same alligator leads, now you probably have a little bit of a bigger spark. Get the camera here. So it's just a hair bigger. So then I was thinking, well, what if I have, a couple of these things laying around? Let's see how big of a spark I can make. So let's find out. So it turns out that I had about 244 of these guys laying around. And so as you can see here, if this doesn't make you dizzy, what I've done is I just put these guys all in series. I put all the leaves in my table, and I ran out of room, so I made a second column up top here and just connected them with jumper cable. So I did a measurement. Now theoretically, this is a lot of volts. I didn't even do the measurement, but it's 244 batteries. These are used batteries. They're not all new. I didn't buy these. I don't have that kind of money or spare time. But I did a voltage reading with my meter in chunks, and it's about 2,000 volts DC. So we're going to hook this up and we're going to see what kind of arc 2,000 volts DC gives. Alright guys, this is about 2,000 volts. You can see my alligator clip's a little bit charred because I just did this a little bit ago, but here, I just want to show you this is what happens when you arc these things. That's, it's quite a bit there. I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to back this camera up here. Pretty awesome. Next, we're going to blow up some components. Children, don't do this at home. Here I have an LED with a 2032 cell, and if I do this, it lights up, and it's okay. Let's see if we can get it a little bit brighter, though. This is about 3 volts. Let's try about, I don't know, let's say 2,000. Okay. Alright guys, here we have an LED, and just a regular coin cell here at 2032. Let me turn it on, and we get a pretty bright LED. It's not bad. But again, let's see if we can make it brighter. Or just blow it up. Alright, now here's the same LED with about 2,000 volts up to it. That was quick. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are now in my garage, and you can see I laid all these 9 volts out. And I'm going to measure the voltage on them here so I can show you how much voltage it is. So over there I have that on the positive end of that battery, and I'm going to put this on this last battery here. And we're getting a reading of about 990, let's call it 996 volts. Now, I'm going to measure the other ones, which are these guys right here. So I'm going to do this. That on there. Probably should get my alligator clips, but that'll be just fine sitting there. And then I'm going to measure down in this end on the positive. Too much. So this meter only goes up to 1,000 volts. So that's 987. That's 994. Right there. So I have 994 here. So if I measure the voltage of this last battery here, excuse the camera there. If I measure the voltage of this last battery here, just that single battery is 8 volts. So I take all those and I add them up, and I'll tell you later in the video because I forgot what they were. Alright guys, now I have these in series, so now effectively I have 2,000 volts, which we're not going to try to measure with my 1,000 volt meter. So, let's have some fun. Alright, next we have a 1500 microfarad 10 volt capacitor. Let's see what happens when it's overcharged. Don't know if you heard that. is our setup. Our capacitor is over there. And let me show you what happens here. Coolness. It's called arcing and a lot of it. Apparently that cap is kind of fine. Let's go check on the... Make sure the leads aren't touching. Which they are not. I am impressed. Let's put some backwards voltage in it. I'm going to show you guys the Rice Krispie effect here. There's so much voltage it'll arc and you can hear it pop. Hey guys, this is why you don't do this. This is the one that's arced. It appears to be damaged. This one appears to be fine. This is my handy dandy IR temperature gun. So if you do this, you'll see that this is about 90 degrees, which is about the temperature outside. This guy is about 130 in places. It was 160 a minute ago. It's internally shorted. So you don't want to do this. If you like these kind of videos, look it up on YouTube. There's lots of videos, but I'm telling you there's dangers in doing this. This was done with several precautions that I didn't show you. The batteries are being disposed of properly. So please, don't do this at home.